Hey guys, it's Ryan again with another installment of Clash of Clans. Before I begin, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my clan, Mini Bunch. We are the feeder clan for Friendly Bunch, and we take anyone from upper bronze to gold, and Friendly Bunch will take anyone from golds and above. And we're just a group of people who like to have fun, mess around. So I'd like to give a quick shout out. Thomas, Vegito, Jordan, Bunny, great clan members. I couldn't have done it without them. All right. Okay. So in this video, I wanted to show what you do not want to do with giants, archers, and barbarians. How you do not want to attack. So I have a defense I wanted to show, and I'll play it in some slow motion so you can see what's happening. And again, they spawn in this corner, and I mentioned in the past, people like to spawn in the southeast side, or you can say bottom right, mostly because their right hand is on this side and it's easier to press the buttons here. Alright, so let's get started. And it's this replay right here, and he is a Town Hall level 6 person, and let's take a look. Alright, so the first mistake he makes is he throws a lightning spell in my base, and it seems like he wants to target that wizard tower, but the problem is he's not going to kill that wizard tower. Now, there's only two instances when you should be allowed to use lightning spells. The first is you want to steal Dark Elixir. So you want to attack a specific area, you steal the Dark Elixir, and you move on. The second is if you know you're going to kill the tower that you're trying to attack. So the only towers you really want to attack are the Wizard Towers and the Mortar Towers, the ones that do splash damage. In this case, he isn't able to kill it, so basically he throws away 20k because they still need to break down those walls. The Wizard Tower is still attacking you the entire time. Okay, let's continue on. Alright, so the next mistake he makes is he spawns all of his giants at the same time in the same spot. So I think that's 12 giants right there, and basically what will happen is as he walks closer, both of the mortars plus the wizard tower will all attack it at the same time, and it will do damage to every single one of his giants. So basically you have the hit points of one giant, and you're just walking forward and they will die very quickly, as you'll see. And as I've mentioned in the past, the best way to spawn your giants is a few at a time. I would do 4 in the beginning, and then 2, and then 2 at a time. That's really the best way to do it. Okay, the next mistake he makes is he spawns his wall breakers immediately right behind the giants. Now, he doesn't give the giants any time to take the damage, and he spawns them right behind, which means they'll chase the giants. Now, wall breakers run faster than giants, so basically by the time the wall breakers reach the wall, the giants will also have reached the wall, which means that the wizards, the mortars, will all attack the giants and the wall breakers at the same time. And as you'll see, none of the wall breakers actually make it to the wall. They all die beforehand. What you really want to do is you want to give it some time for the towers to get distracted, and then send in your wall breakers. Or even I would send in your wall breakers a little bit off to the side so they're not right on top of the giants. Alright, the next thing he does, this is not necessarily a mistake, but it's not a great strategy, as he kind of freaks out and sends the rest of his units in to kill my town hall because he wants to get some trophies. Now, basically, he's just throwing away units here. He has to spend extra time building these barbarians, building these archers again, and all he gains is, 1,000 resources in each, and a few trophies. But basically, at this time, he's just freaking out. The best way to do this really is to have put his one archer right in the beginning. It's attacking the entire time. That way you don't have to do this freak out right now because you need to run away from the clan castle troops. It's a much more economical strategy. Okay, so here he's makes another mistake by sending in the rest of his goblins. Now, these goblins aren't protected, and he's definitely freaking out. He's trying to get as many resources as possible at this point because he's already completely lost the battle. So he sends in his goblins. They're not protected. His barbarians are busy, and you'll see that all 3 towers attack them directly, and they will die almost immediately. They don't really steal anything. Okay, so we'll see in the summary that he basically had a completely failed attack. He did steal some of my trophies because he killed the town hall, but look at the amount of resources he got. Basically nothing, and look at the amount of resources he spent. That looks like probably around 30k, 35k resources. So this is a total failure. So that's all I had to show today. Leave any questions in the comments, and remember to learn from his mistakes and, try not to do them. Thanks, everyone. See you next time.